StoryCorps CT features interviews gathered by the StoryCorps Mobile Tour in Connecticut. In this conversation, meet journalist Leif Ennis, a trans woman, and her child who, at the time of this interview, went by Liam.
I started thinking about transitioning after Grandpa Don died. You were a baby. That's 2006. And 2012 was the year I finally started coming to terms with it. 6 years I struggled with it. And I said to Mommy many times, I said, no, I'm still your husband. And Mommy was the one who helped me see that I wasn't a man, that I was pretending to be a man. We have a lot of family members who aren't really happy with me being trans.
Outside of our inside ring of you, me, John.
That's all that matters to me, is that we have your sister, your brother, you, and me. Grandma, when she doesn't call me he or him.
She didn't this morning, which was nice.
That's nice. That's good. As a bonus. I told her I was going to make her put $10 in a jar every time she uses the wrong pronouns for me.
Millionaire.
You have to understand, Liam. Growing up, transgender wasn't a thing. People dressed up as the other sex. Drag. Right? But I didn't want to be someone who dressed up as a woman. I felt this was who I was supposed to be, but I wasn't. So, suck it up.
Deal with it.
Follow the script. Exactly. I meet a girl, get married, have kids, get a job, get a house, get old, die. I followed the script until after Grandpa Don died. I realized life is so short. I'm sure you must have realized the same thing with Mommy dying.
Yeah.
You know?
It's fun to have an existential crisis at the age of 9.
No, it's not fun. People say to me all the time, Liam, it must be so hard on your kids having a transgender father. And I always say, no, watching their mother get cancer and die before their eyes, that's hard.
It's awesome to have a transgender father because, you can grow up in an understanding household without, when I first came out, for example, I had known for a year or two. I wanted to come out and, do, aha, following the line. And I literally knew, I probably grew up in one of the most accepting households ever. All of us are part of the alphabet army. But I still was, scared to because...
Why?
I don't really know.
I will say that many people, while in the closet, have fear and worry what'll happen. A lot of the journalism I do is involving sports, and a lot of athletes won't come out because they're so afraid of what will happen. And it turns out almost every single person I've ever written a story about, that fear is unfounded. People are embracing and loving. And also, it's a different time. It's a thrill to be a dad who's also a mom, because I get the best of both worlds. I didn't have to go through childbirth or pregnancy, but I now have the best job in the whole world of raising you guys as a mom. And it's a hard job. Let me tell you, it is the hardest, worst, best job I've ever had. I love it. But your mom was the best mom. No doubt about it. No. I miss her. I miss our family together as a family of 5. But I'm happier now than I've ever been in my entire life. Can you say the same thing?
Yeah. Are you starting to cry again?
I'm always crying. I cry all the time.
Oh my God. I'm happy now, but...
What?
I still have a lot of things that give me despair and sadness.
Sure. That's life.
But...
Has your therapist helped you with that?
Yeah, actually.
Okay, good. I want you to know you can always come to me and talk too, but I know that's not your first go-to as a 14-year-old boy.
Nobody goes to their parents.
I know, but I want you to know the door's open.
Yep. Knock, knock.
I love you.
Love you too.
Thank you.
Since this interview was recorded, Liam has come out as transgender. She now goes by Leif. This story was produced locally by Connecticut Public Radio. See and hear more stories at ctpublic.org/StoryCorps-CT.
The StoryCorps Mobile Tour is made possible by the Corporation for Public Broadcasting. StoryCorps CT is supported locally by Connecticut Humanities with funding from Connecticut's Department of Economic and Community Development, the Office of the Arts, and the state legislature.